So sorry. hello, hello guys. My name is Jonathan, and I'm here to practice English because I'm gonna have a interview, and basically I have to say about myself, about my experience, and I like to understand many things that happen to me. Okay, so. Thank you so much for meeting with me. My last holidays were productive, although I spent them at home. I'm a big fan of writing and preparing for my classes, so I was searching for resources, bibliography to improve my PowerPoint slides. Of course, my family didn't have the time to have dinner out at Christmas. However, I made an enticing spaghetti. I'm also a great lover of Italian food, and due to some YouTube videos I was watching, I look Christmas Eve to make spaghetti. I'm doing really well. It's such a nice day out there. It appears to be sunny all the day long. It's a breath after 2 cold days before, where I studied. I studied at La Salle or ULSA University and graduated in 2016 with a degree in philosophy. And I was hired in Children's Papalote Museum. I worked as a host in customer service for a year. I got some abilities working there, such as leading teams, and basically it was serving visitors by greeting, welcoming, and directing them appropriately. Um, you as a host or as a yes you as a host you receive phone calls, or as a receptionist you receive phone calls, and you have to give them information or resolution for their questions, doubts, or issues. As a host you do many tasks. You are in rotating roles. Sometimes you manage the mega screen and welcome the visitors, or sometimes you control a playground and watch children playing. And you could be at front desk. You can be at the front desk, which was the best position. Receptionist duty is greet, welcome, provide basic and provide basic and accurate information in person or via phone or email. Also, you had to coordinate other tasks. With all those roles, you basically must be able to deal with emergencies. So we had a series of teachings. Currently, I'm not studying. I post my master's degree for a moment because I have to work first. But basically, I studied history. My degree is my second degree in history. I started in May 2021, and I have successfully passed the last two terms, and I have successfully passed my history degree. I was decided in choosing a career that could give a wider vision of my field, that could give me a wider vision of my field. History examines how the past has shaped, how our society has developed, and also provide us how to solve our present dilemmas and social problems. It shows us how these problems came out. Um, I've been working at Cuepas Institute. I've been working at Torres Institute, which is at school that teaches virtually via Meet and Classroom. I started teaching there as an English professor for 2.5 years, but through this pandemic, the English course was closed. But fortunately, a high school in virtual classes was about to open with the creation of content in English syllables, and after a time, other subjects too was going to be open. One accomplishment that I have had, I have many events in my memory. As I think sincerely, I coped with preparing classes in short time, and also to cover some other classes which were not properly my fields, such as biology or human resources. But I am satisfied with myself as I learned a lot after I went through that, and I was a great student in. I was a great teacher in biology, though. So when it was proposed to me, I just say, let's do it. So I had to be I had to be resourceful and proactive when these kind of issues arose. Another event that comes to my mind is when my boss chose me for some translation scripts. I had to watch some videos. They were conferences in English and appear in French in a common subject, microfinance. So it it dealt it dealt with how microfinance works and how to invest with your credit, institutions and business and more concepts I'm not familiar with. So I had to watch 25 videos to make the scripts, and those scripts were put in captions and post production. So it was fun, but it was I had to study a lot. Uh, my strengths, I think that I am patient, or I am, yes, surely I am patient. Let's see. Uh, Okay, I am attentive to details. I'm careful. I'm dependable or reliable. I am reliable. I'm not too energetic, but I'm friendly. I'm friendly, and I'm a good listener. I try to help people understand or guide them through their issues. And I'm also hardworking and honest. I'm punctual and responsible and sensitive. I like working with people. I like to to have some conversation with them. I like to understand where they. I don't mind doing different things at work. I can change easily. I enjoy working with people, and I get along with everyone. I'm ready to help my coworkers when they need it. If I see something that needs to be done, I don't wait for someone to tell me to do it. If I see something that needs to be done, I don't wait for someone to tell me to do it. I do it right way. But I ask questions when I don't understand. I'm honest and I'm responsible. I'm careful with my work. I check it twice to be sure that everything is complete and correct. I work well alone, and I'm not afraid to make decisions. Um, okay, that's it. Now let's do something about my strengths. I have self-motivation. I'm organizational. I'm creative. I mean, I am a winning colleague professor. Apart from their knowledge and expertise in their specific area of study, they must motivate or inspire students, serving as a positive school mentor. See. I also have organizational skills. I mean, when you hire a professor, you are expected to have one who can develop, organize, and prepare classes. Not only include preparing classes, but how to create a learning environment that encourages students' involvement and participation. Indeed, I was making a script with some videos to explain how Iturbide was in person, who was our first emperor, after winning the independence. I'm personalizing this character as history has a speech of refusing everything he has done once. He was labeled as traitor. One weakness that I could have, I tend to be self-critical in pursuing this perfection. So I learned not to be sensitive, but keeping on thinking on my weaknesses is something not to be forgotten, and something people need to reflect on. I also tend to take I also take down too much responsibility, as I think I can help me, as I think it can help me in in some way. My daily life, I have two main activities. I work and study. I don't have kids yet. I'm looking for it all my daily life. I'm a routine person because discipline and repetition in some tasks can help you to shape healthy, your healthy life. So it comprises working out and enlightenment. um, how I heard about this position. Um, okay. Yes. Yes. I heard about this position. It was attractive. I was really impressed with your lessons. Um, I don't know what I have to do. I remember that I applied for this position on the internet, but I'm not sure what I have to do. Okay, I'm gonna have a see. Okay, great. I hop on in a bit. I'll hop up in a bit. Okay, what I know about teleperformance. Teleperformance, it's a legitimate company and one of the largest call center and outsourcing corporations in Mexico. However, the work experience varies drastically. We have the good and the bad. The good is that you can have a good starting point. It's ideal for students or people without prior experience. And also, they comply with legal benefits, including social security, paid vacation, and the Christmas bonus. But also, they can offer work from home office options depending on the campaign. But also we have the bad, which is high turnover and stress, customer service position requirement, strict time, and quality metrics, which can be highly demanding. Base salaries tend to be competitive only for bilingual campaigns, for Spanish only campaigns. Base salaries tend to be low. As schedule changes, shifts can be rotated or modified based on the needs of the company and the campaign. Okay, I'm gonna go for a moment to have this interview. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh, okay. Okay. Um, can you tell us more? I have to hear experience teaching English both in person and online at Quick Learning. In addition to that, I taught history and philosophy for 1 year at Universidad Cuepa, specializing in telebachillerato courses. What was your role as a bilingual guide? During my time as a bilingual guide at at the National Museum of Art, I provided guided tours in both English and Spanish, offering visitors insights into the museum's collections. I was responsible for explaining the historical and artistic significance of various pieces while ensuring or engaging an educational experience for a diverse audience. How do you manage classroom dynamics, especially in an online environment? Managing classroom dynamics online requires creating a structured yet flexible learning environment. I make sure to actively engage students by incorporating multimedia resources or interactive activities and discussions. I make sure to actively engage students by incorporating multimedia resources. Clear communication and regular feedback are key to keeping students motivated and ensuring they understand the material. Okay, let's do it. Bye bye.